Hello commanders and welcome to this video for Infinite Lagrange. Today we will have a few things to cover. First thing is we will have to see who's the winner of the $50 raffle. Second thing, we are preparing for war, so I thought this is a great opportunity to look into what do you have to do when you start fighting other players. What are the most important steps? And we will go through this. Then the last thing, I want to know from you which kind of ship class is the one where you are least sure which are the best or the good ships and which are not, because I want to start doing a few additional tier list videos. So let me know in the comments which ship type you want to have a tier list first, and then I will work on this. Now, let's go to the raffle first and see who is going to win, and then we will take a look into my war preparations for this season and moving forward. Now, when we take a look, we got a lot of comments this time, and I said the one with the most upvotes, the most popular one, will get or will be the winner. So scrolling down here, we have one upvote for NDB, we do have two upvotes for Alexander, and obviously the winner is Jores with 5 upvotes. So Jores, contact me via email, contact me in Discord, so I can send you your voucher. And congratulations on that. So back to the game. What am I doing? So first thing, sure, you need to build an outpost at the front, so you check where your front is. With the new options how to highlight the fronts, this is really nice, so I know already where to go. And you're going to send one of your building ships there and build one outpost. Now, for me, I usually try to build at least 2 outposts just to have a little bit of backup. Many times when I was getting ready to move, my outpost got destroyed, and this is really annoying. So use 2 ships to build outposts a little bit away from each other that you for sure can move to the front. And then, what is the most important thing to go to war? Right, that will be your fleet. Now, you all already know I love Excel sheets, and I do have these Excel for my fleet setups. I do have my setup here for my light destroyer fleet. One of my favorite fleets that I am using in PvP, and I will set this one up again just to hunt down enemy fleets. You can see here on the right side I do have the speeds, and the cruise speed is the most important one, so how fast can you really move around there. But this will not be my strongest fleet. To have the strongest fleet, you probably want to have something mixed, and this is what I do have here. You will see a lot of ships I will use in both fleets, and the reason for this is the limitation in comment points. I cannot build completely different ships. I would need to get too many tech points for this and too many comment points. So both these fleets will be focused mainly on fighters and corvettes. For the mixed fleet, so this will be my really strong fleet. I even added 5 Strix. They are really good in anti-air. And I will start trying out the Xeno anti-air version. From everything I know and everyone I talked with, these should be really good. You can see I come to a total of 400 comment points. I can always cut this down a little bit if I'm not completely finished with my base yet. The Wing to Tsar, for example, they give a little bonus there, but you can take them out, maybe cut down a little bit on your anti-air early on, let's say only 5. I want to keep my healing ships. I got the Nomas there because they are very efficient in comment points, so probably I would take also out, or I will take out the Jaeger. And therefore just reducing this step by step till I am able to get, even if it has to be down to 300 points. So that would be the starting fleet if we did not build anything yet. And make sure you really have an idea what kind of fleet setups you want to have, and I absolutely recommend you build up two different fleets, one that is fast and one that is a little bit slower but more powerful. You can see here for the mixed fleet, my limitation definitely are the chimeras. I love chimeras, they are super strong, but unfortunately they are also very weak. Now, as I do also have here the solar whales, which are super slow, the slowest ship you can get. As soon as this fleet is reinforced, I don't really care much anymore about the chimera speed. That's the reason why I did max out the warp speed, so I'm here at 2587. I only need to get to 2500, but yeah, I can easily get up the Jaeger and the Predator by one if I'm going to use them. So 2587 therefore would be my maximum warp speed. My cruise speed without reinforcements is 500, and you see there's a huge difference from my fast fleet that can really be used to hunt down enemies, to go in there quickly, kill outposts, kill some single fleets, just having some fun there without a lot of time. You will also see that I'm using the Reliat Stealth version here. I'm using the the Vitas here. So I'm going in there with the goal to hit quite a few subsystems, and at the same time I will bring in insane damage with the T-800, the Cellular Defender, and the Nebula Chaser B. Now, this said, it is important that you're going to build up your fleet in advance, maybe even a little bit more. You want, if you can, to start saving on your prefab modules. So let's take a look. If you take a look here at the resource management, I do have all the prefab modules maxed here. I still, and that is really something I'm a little bit embarrassed, I still did not build all the construction inside the base to get this high. So I hope you did a better job there than I did, and you can store up to 150 of them, because that will really help you rebuilding your fleet after a fight when you did not perform as well as you were hoping to, and that will happen from time to time. Now, the last thing that very likely you should consider is, if you by any way can, you should build up an advanced mining platform. This way you can put most of your miners there, you can port to the front, and you do not have to worry about your resources, because your resources are getting mined in a safe distance and will not be so easy to destroy. So make sure that you have enough resources around there. Some metal, you will need a lot of crystals and deuterium for the higher class ships, so these will be the most important. And you can put 2 ships on each mining node. You see here my advanced mining platform is not placed perfectly. I do have a lot of the Troja crystals here, but they do not give me any of the main resources I need. So I will have to set up an additional mining platform to be able to mine deuterium and crystal. So something like this here, you have at least 1 of each. It's already enough, because that means 2 fleets on each of the asteroids will provide you enough resources. So make sure that you have all of this set up. This will allow you to be really strong and powerful in the battle, and then use the feature of the fleet lineups. I really like it. You even keep it over the season, so I still have my setups here that I made in endgame last season, and this way you can now really quickly switch from your fast fleet to your heavy fleet for and back without any trouble. And if you want and have enough military points, you can even set up a second fleet, maybe something only with frigates, just to hunt enemy miners and enemy enemy mining platforms. So you will be super quick. Rayliard stealth together with the Carillion special, for example, will be something really nice. As said in one of the other videos, having now the option to shoot down the engine of the enemy building ships is something really good. So there are only 2 frigates you can use for this. This is a Rayliard stealth version. We have this here. It will target the primary weapon system and the propulsion system. Perfect, really perfect for this task. And the other one is the Mar... Was it the Mar? Let me double check. No, I think, sorry, it was a Mar Serenitas. Yes, here we have it. Same thing. Primary weapon system, propulsion system. We see now the efficiency for both of this is low, and this is something I really like that they added this, because just from the values the Mare should have been pretty good, very close to the Rayliard, but now if we take a look against the systems, the primary weapon, the efficiency is medium, and you can see this later in your battle reports. So if you have these two inside a fleet, together with some Carillion just for tanking, you will be super quick from A to B, and you can annoy the enemy a lot. They will really get pissed off if you do this, because there's not really much they can do against it, beside maybe reinforcing. But your speed with that fleet is insanely high, so you can really go quick from A to B, and this is a goal from this. So really make sure that you even increase the speed from these 3 frigates if you set up a fleet like this. So I hope you liked the video. If you do so, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what kind of tier list you want to see, what's the most interesting one. Let me know in the comments how you prepare for war, what did I maybe not mention that you do, and as always, subscribe to the channel, and then I'll see you on the next video again.